Duncan said a swear word.
I say swears all the time. It's not a big deal.
Whoa, this is a family stream, except for when
Nifty's
Tony
got
J
such
shows up.
Stop.
Tony J.
Hey, this is Misc Matched episode 4. It's a thing where we pick games and then draw stuff. We pick 2 games and then we draw stuff. Like the 2 games are 1 game. We're still in need of a good strapline.
That's a good slogan. I like that. We should keep that.
Are you writing this down, David? Are you recording this so that like for prosperity?
Everything's recorded for pure prosperity.
So that I can use it. Actually, I think our slogan should just be like, "This is the show where we aren't game food reviews."
How dare you?
Today we're doing Hasselback potatoes.
And
This is where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
so on the stream, there's myself, Nifty Hat, your gracious host, Eve.
That's me.
Is this going to be your thing? Is to sound very unenthusiastic to be here?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. As long as you're developing some sort of stream personality.
Yeah, keep it going.
There's Esty,
I'm drinking a big cup of hot chocolate and Bailey's.
who's an artist. There's Seanic the Hedgehog.
Why are you laughing at that?
Don't worry about it.
It's a sketch. Oh God!
Apparently, that's our Rick and Morty
Oh
cosplayer.
yeah, oh god.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm drinking beer, so I'm gassy.
Seanic, the original character, do not copy.
Sonic.
And a mysterious stranger of many names.
He who shall not be named,
No,
except when he.
Yeah, we name you plenty, you just not consistently.
Well, one of them's gonna stick once I like it.
No,
I've yet to decide.
no, that's not how this
Actually-
works.
We should do themes every episode, so it's only from anime.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
That's going to use way too much of my brain processing power. And the games we are mashing up tonight are Slime Rancher and Dragon Age.
Oh my
Oh
Oh!
That's a game with plenty of slime, anyways.
my god! Slime of a certain variety. Right.
Both of these games I've never played.
Hang on.
Okay.
Whoa, you've never played any Dragon Age? That's kind of surprising.
I have a Dragon Age tattoo.
Yeah, I'm quite familiar as well.
That's your own fault.
I think that you actually kind of like Dragon Age. I think you'd like the characters in Dragon Age.
Somebody
I don't know
insulted Cullen at work, and I was actually mildly offended.
Cullen?
Cullen, my bae.
He's okay.
He's my bae.
I
You
can-
shut your
I
mouth.
can live with Cullen.
He's perfect.
Which
Okay.
dragon?
He's also the
first
curious case of Benjamin Button. He gets younger and every
Yeah,
day, and
I
it's
mean,
really
that-
fucking weird.
That's just that's basically just a Western gaming trope. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
male characters getting younger and hotter as the installments go on. It happens all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at you, Sam Fisher.
Isaac Clarke.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time Isaac Clarke, yeah.
And it can be any Dragon Age game, right? Is there a DS Dragon Age game or something awful like that?
No.
A mobile Dragon Age game?
There is a mobile.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
There's also there's a Dragon Age done by the Fallen London guys, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Dragon Age Keep, yeah.
Interesting.
It's like a choose your own adventure. And it's canon
Wait, no,
too.
The keep is where you choose your
Or not the
saves for
keep.
Inquisition.
God, what was it called?
God, get your lore right.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
know. I have to look up what the
Come on,
name of it
man.
was. It is canon though. It comes up in God, what's the Orlais quest in Inquisition? Winter Ball? What's that one called? Darn it. It's not gonna come to me. Doesn't matter.
Wait, so what are you trying to remember?
The big Orlais quest, like the one quest in Orlais, the big party,
Yeah, it's like
the
the
Winter Ball,
Winter Palace.
something like that. Yeah, it's at the Winter Palace. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Anyways, neither here nor there.
So, Eve's not played either of these games, so I guess let's dig into Dragon Age first.
Dragon Age is where I live out all my fantasies and date really cute guys.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
a game about gay sex.
No, it's not. It's any sex.
It's sometimes about gay sex.
I mean, okay, granted, Inquisition has I think majority gay sex, But before
It's
that,
not majority gay. There's 2 straights, 2 gays.
and then
two-
Iron Bull
two s-
can.
Okay. So
Wow,
that-
this is getting really like detailed into the deep lore of
Um,
Dragon Quest. I'm
No,
totally.
Like let me I can summarize. Dragon Age is a dark
Sarah
fantasy game
definitely.
with a dark fantasy.
Blackwall's
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think Josephine's straight though.
Oh my god,
Cassandra.
would you guys stop fucking discussing the couplings in Dragon Age?
Uh,
Save it.
Unfortunately, when you're doing a BioWare game, this is what you gotta talk about.
Like,
Literally-
let's introduce the one person on the stream who's not played a Dragon Age game to what Dragon Age is, and then you can discuss how much you dislike Alistair fucking Morrigan or whatever else.
Oh god,
That's
dude, why
awkward.
would you even say the fuck? Logain fucking Morgan is
Shut up.
objectively superior.
So the Dragon Age thing takes place in like medieval whatever the fuck. Basically, it's called Dragon Age because it's like the 900th century, but they name it after like whatever happens. They were named the Dragon Age because they thought the dragons were extinct, but they
They
started
were
seeing
dumb.
dragons again. The
God.
first game takes place where you are a guy or a girl conscripted into the Grey Wardens who take on the taint of
It is
Take
indeed.
on the taint. Yeah, you
Oh,
definitely
yeah, the taint,
take on some taint in
You
Dragon
really
Age.
do combat the taint.
But anyway, so they
Go
become
right for the taint.
What
you bas-
what are the like horrible underground creatures in
the
Dragon Age?
Darkspawn are
Yeah,
corrupted
Yeah.
corrupted species.
Yeah.
They're more varied in origins. They kind of simplified it in the corresponding games.
And it's because because there might be God, but maybe there's not God.
Yeah, so
it's
the
really
religion
ambiguous.
goes around. A couple of mages went to basically Dragon Age
Ninja
Heaven, and the god was like, "What the fuck?" Tainted the shit out of it, threw them down, and
He gave them the taint. Gave them the taint.
but
So
like
much
it was
tape.
like a golden palace that he like corrupted.
Yeah.
And so he cast them down, and in the religion, there was a woman that he fell in love with and decided to give humans a second chance, and they
She's like
fucking-
Jesus.
they
She's like
fucking-
Jesus.
what was it? Joan of Arc got burned at the stake.
God, what the Andraste. Andraste is her name. Yeah.
No, I know her name's Andraste, but like they burnt her
Yeah.
at the stake,
Yeah, that was Joan
and
of
he
Arc
was
who got
just
burned,
like,
yeah.
"Well, you killed the human bride.
Yeah.
Peace, I'm out."
Fuck you. Yeah.
So yeah,
Bye
the
forever.
first game, you're a Grey Warden trying to like do the conscriptions to like get everybody to help you fight the Darkspawn, but it becomes harder because one of the characters betrays everybody at the battle because he's pissy.
This is bad,
He's
evil,
bad.
pointy face man. Yeah.
So you guys are basically fugitives trying to set up an army.
Yeah, ragtag bunch of fugitives, as per role-playing tradition.
And you travel to like different places in the kingdom that have their own like small-time political problems.
Yeah, regional concerns, as you do in your role-playing games. It's all. It's okay. It's like it's Baldur's Gate, except it's like Baldur's Gate. Okay, it's Baldur's Gate.
I've never
Baldur's
played
Gate, but,
Baldur's
like more.
Gate.
It's like edgy Baldur's Gate.
Dragon Age 2 is just everybody wants to fuck Hawk.
Yeah,
game.
yeah. It's you.
Who
You're.
doesn't
You're.
want
Well, yeah, I know.
Not actually, yeah, male
Yeah,
Hawk's pretty hot.
you're a sexy man or woman in a city. You become the most important sexy man or woman in the city. There's a big civil war because your whiny bisexual bitch boyfriend's really mad about the evil spirit in his body. Everybody tries to kill each other. Your decisions don't matter. Roll credits. That's Dragon Age 2.
Fight sword.
Also, they
Dragon Age
retcon-
2 has that really cool elf character. Well, I guess controversial elf character. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really liked her.
Anime elf man, yeah.
No,
Fenris?
no,
Yeah.
not the elf man. The chick who's like seems like she's really happy and upbeat despite the fact she's living in the fucking
Oh,
slums.
oh yeah, Meryl. Yes, everyone's favorite autistic character.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
She is
was-
indeed. She has something.
She
yeah.
definitely has something.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You can be a monster after
Oh,
sleeping
oh,
with
yo,
her.
you can fuck up her entire
Oh,
life.
she like starts crying.
And it's-
She starts crying.
And what's good about Meryl is that,
Awful.
like, morally, the good thing to do is not to work with her, because what she's doing is fucked up.
Oh, and blood magic.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the blood magic and shit. Yeah, she's doing something bad.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah,
also-
yeah. We got to talk about mages in Dragon Age very briefly because I know that if you're a mage, if they consider you to be a dangerous mage, they make you fucking brain dead.
Yeah, they lobotomize the shit out of you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's awesome, right?
because
Well, you
no,
still talk.
they
turn
cut
you
off
into
their
a-
emotions.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Yeah.
I actually like have the books because I'm that much of a fucking loser, and in one of the books, one of them gets like fade touched again, so he gets his emotion back and just starts spazzing the fuck out because he's gone years without it, and he has like overload. And Cole from Dragon Age Inquisition, I think, ends up sneaking in and shanking him. Or shanking somebody else that wants to kill him. Like he kind of just starts fucking everything up.
Yeah, because they don't, as I recall, they don't really cover Cole's backstory in Inquisition that much.
No.
They kind of gloss over it a little bit.
Well, because Cole's not actually Cole.
Yes, yeah, he's it's like the same thing with Anders. He's just a walking Fade Spirit man.
Yeah.
Right, Jade?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Dragon Age 2, nothing really of importance happens except for your bitchy boyfriend fucking blows up a church.
Yeah, and then...
And that leads to war between Templars and Mages, which leads into the third game because the war is still going on
and
because
as stated,
your bitchy boyfriend is a piece of shit.
Basically, nothing that you decided leading up to that point really makes any sort of difference at all. You still fight all the same bosses, you know.
And then in the third game, there's a portal that opens up that bad stuff's coming through, so you have to restart the Inquisition so you can close all the portals and not have bad stuff come through them.
Yeah, you have your magical green hand powers.
Yeah.
You go various...
I saw this fucking cute comic that it wouldn't have been a problem if Aveline from the second game was there because she would have stared at it and it would have shrunk itself in fear. Aveline's great. One thing I super hated was Cassandra was super hot in the second game, and then they made her look way more like a man in the third one.
Yeah, she kind of like the square,
like
the square chin stuff.
Job. It was like really jarring when I started playing.
The thing for me about Dragon Age is that like every game is so massively different in terms of gameplay and tone that it's fucking crazy.
They've been fucking just like simpling it down over the years too, and the first one played a lot more like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, where you miss every fucking like you only hit once every 3 turns.
Okay, you know what? What fucking bothers me about I think maybe they did this in all the games that attack means accuracy, and then damage means damage, and then defense means dodge, and armor means defense.
I don't think they did that in the newest one, did they?
I don't think so, but they definitely did in Origins, which is like, oh god.
Origins was like overcomplicated, but I kind of loved it for that.
No, it was pretty great, but also it's Baldur's Gate.
I remember
Origins is the one I've played the most of. The bit with the Broodmother was really spooky. Like, really spooky.
Yeah, the Broodmother's super fucked. And the DLC where you're like in a cave and there's like 4 of them and it's just like
Yeah.
Dragon Age 2 has such a special place in my heart because my dad bought me that game after my parents got divorced.
I see.
Yay!
But yeah, the real main draw of the Dragon Age games is that you have good dialogue with NPCs and occasionally
it's banter. It's banter simulator.
It has some of the best banter, like NPC banter of like these 2 other NPCs that you could just listen to argue with each other all day.
Yeah. So as per usual with BioWare, it's all about the characters. It's all about the wacky hippy dippy characters.
I love Dorian and I want him to be my best
friend. Dorian was pretty fucking dope.
Also, I really love that he's like throwing books over the side, but like one of your other teammates is on the ground, which means he's sitting there on a desk and books just start hitting him.
That sounds about right.
Sounds par for the course. And of course, they have all like the fan service, like all of them playing strip poker and only Colin's naked.
Yeah, God, yeah.
I also love the Iron Bull scene where he tries to seduce you and everybody walks in and he's like, for fuck's sakes, because he's just ass naked as everybody walks in.
Yeah, that's BioWare. BioWare.
All right. So
that left.
Slime Rancher. Who else has actually played Slime Rancher here?
You are a woman named Beatrice, and you have slimes.
You don't have slimes. There are slimes in the wild, and you collect them and you put them on your ranch, right?
They're all mine. They just don't know it yet.
Fair.
And that's like it's like a first-person exploration / farming game.
I know more about that game than I know about Dragon Age, but I don't know anything about that game.
I stopped playing Slime Rancher because the slimes were all being little shits all the time. It was the worst.
Big problem with me is I get headaches when I play that game, and I don't know why. I think it's the tight corners make me claustrophobic, which sucks because I really like it.
I think one of my favorite things with Slime Rancher is your main tool is just a cannon that you can suck things up and shoot them back out of, so you can just like punt slimes around for fun.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. Good.
So is the combined name? It's got to be like
Dragon
Slime
Rancher.
Dragon Rancher.
No, Dragon Rancher. I like Dragon Rancher.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not doodling stuff that would fit with a Dragon Rancher.
I'm just trying to work it out because I'm going to do my logo thing.
Slime Rancher Inquisition.
This one's easy. God,
Slime Age.
God damn it.
Slime Age Inquisition. I like it.
Just do like Slime Age Origins Reloaded or something. Yeah, but this one's easy. You just draw like Iron Bull sex with a slime. Easy
Stop.
peasy. Simple.
Oh, look at Seanic's cute little slime. Oh my god, I love him.
It's gonna be.
It's literally the slime, but I love it regardless.
Oh, that is adorable.
I drew a
I'm gonna draw
ogre.
it covered in blood
Oh my
from
god.
head to toe, like a dragon. Age
Yeah.
character.
You should draw it having sex.
No,
Um.
slime is not for sexual.
Have you?
No imagination.
Oh, that's some dangerous words.
No
there.
one's ever sexualized a slime.
Wow, that you can't argue with that. That's airtight right there.
Because what can you do with a slime? You can't put your dick in a slime.
I mean-
Ah, impossible.
To be fair, so is a slime. It is also airtight.
There you go.
Can you imagine? What would that feel like?
I assume like
This,
actually fucking a bottle of lube.
Let's not imagine what that is like.
Just
Too late.
asking for.
I don't need comments on our videos describing what people think it would feel like.
I slimed
you
them
have
for the
no
articles.
fun.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
If
what it
anybody
feels
writes
like.
about it, nobody else will read it, but I will.
Trying to find a way to fold Tony J into the slime. It's not working
I
out.
think Tony
No.
I think he did. I think I read that in his memoir.
Why are you guys like this?
God, the estate of Tony
Tony
J is
J.
gonna kill us. His whole estate's gonna kill us.
Fine.
Ryan and Brandy are watching Steven Universe in the back, so I'm hearing Steven Universe give someone shit for not enjoying themselves.
Oh god.
I
Sorry,
just
beer.
like temporarily forgotten. Oh, I need to go to dashboard. That's right.
That sounds important.
Temporarily forgotten how to like actually check on the health of our streams.
Like,
Where streams have health?
Yes, they do.
Don't be stupid, of course they do.
we need to upgrade that. We need to put more points in the stream health.
We should do stream mana.
God. Okay, I'll show myself out. Oh god, someone stunned my stream for 2 turns.
Don't be stupid, of course they do.
I don't like. I don't know. I'm not great at reading facial features, but it doesn't look like they actually changed Cassandra's face that much. They definitely gave her scars.
It's just mostly
No,
that
no,
the shit
she's just
is
like
She's
really-
softer, right?
Yeah,
They made her
way
more harsh.
softer.
yeah. That like they added more detail and stuff.
Oh yeah, they added more detail. It's just
Yeah,
they
because she was
also-
just kind of like a
So my
PS2 plasticine.
My,
plasticine.
yeah. my biggest disappointment is she looks like the perfect butch girlfriend.
Oh yeah, very
But
very
she's
butch.
straight.
Very butch. Yeah, she's
Like,
definitely
she'd be
yeah
perfect.
yeah
And she's straight as shit.
yeah. Is that the
Which
hair?
is bad because I ship her and Evelyn.
The hair is kind of femme, sort of. And it's a little sort of.
I mean, it's short, so butch.
Ah,
Like,
yeah.
that's
I'd,
like the
I'd
butch.
hit that one, like the first one, not that one. That
Oh really?
that's-
She doesn't have enough polygons for me. I like my women with more polygons.
I like my woman blurry.
I feel
like
like
my women with more P.
I feel like somewhere there's an inappropriate T-shirt with a slogan. I like my women with more polygons.
That's
And then
you're
it's just,
probably
it's
right.
just
Wait,
a picture of
it'll have the original Tomb Raider and like the most modern Tomb Raider together.
Ugh.
And then somebody else has a shirt that says since when is this prettier than that?
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
I kind of like that. That's like a tiny amount of clever.
Okay, Google, trashy video game T-shirt.
Well, did you find anything?
And we're digging. We're digging.
I'm sure he'll let us know as soon as he finds something.
So far not working out very well. My Google foo is failing me.
Ashamed of
Do you
you.
even
Yeah,
have
it's
any?
pretty good.
Do you have an amount of Google foo? Like a
No,
doubt it.
narrow
No,
amount?
not really. I'm very much playing up the Luddite persona for this stream. Very
Tyler
much.
is a guy with like -2 perception naturally.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just basically pretending I don't know how like any technology works whatsoever.
Pretending all the magic's gone now.
I found a shirt that says "I'm a gamer dad, like a normal dad, only much cooler."
Born in November.
That's
Forklift driver.
oh god.
I drink beer.
I feel like this one says I always thought love was shaped like a heart, but it's actually like a controller, which is pretty bad. That's pretty embarrassing.
Oh, where's my phone?
I don't
I
think anyone here can answer that question for you.
That's
So-
not true.
There's literally most of the
Sean
people...
or Jim might.
So I saw the fucking dumbest thing at Winners today. It's an inflatable chair shaped like a PS4 controller.
Oh yeah,
And
that sounds wild.
You say dumb. I say fantastic.
Dumb.
I'm going.
You didn't
to...
fucking say it.
That's awful. That's genuinely awful.
What the fuck, guys? There it is. Here you go. Enjoy that. Right next to a picture on my album of a kid's skull with its baby teeth and adult teeth together.
Oh yeah, well been there.
Par for the course.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Ah,
That's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was literally just gonna be like a big
No, it's not like
inflatable
actually
controller
shaped like the controller.
that you're supposed to sit on somehow.
No, I just think that's incredible.
Oh, wait, is this in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is not how I envisioned it in my head at all. Although, what's that thing next to it? Like floss pong?
Yeah. Wow.
Like
Is that game play by flossing? Sure looks like it.
the two people in the box. Well, actually, only one of the two people in the box looks like they're enjoying it.
Show off your best moves, which is just flossing.
Yeah, it's a pretty epic victory royal type of move.
Victory royal.
I obviously need something on the stream so I can like share select things from the Discord chat, so that there's some context for this discussion.
If you figure out how to do that, we probably gain like 48,000 subscribers
You can
like
just share
overnight.
screens really quick.
Yeah, people love it when you share screens.
I'm not I'm not sharing my screen.
There's too much porn on it.
That is a guilty sounding job.
That's a good laugh right there.
I actually watch all my porn on my phone. I don't really use my computer for it.
Top
to know.
lad.
I know somebody that watched small gifs in the corner of his laptop.
I'm trying to think, like, probably the most incriminating... No, I don't even have, like, a shortcut to Honey Pop on my desktop.
I have
Man,
a shortcut to Honey Select because I like using it for character designs.
I can't remember. Is Honey Pop on the list?
It's on the list.
Is it?
I don't know if it's on the list of stuff we'll draw, but I know it was added onto the thing.
Okay, good.
I
That's
feel
all I
like...
need to know.
I don't know if I upbooted it or not, because, like, visually it's just, like, other dating games, right? It's other VNs.
Yeah.
I did upload it. There you go, that's proof of how generous I am. It's only got 3 votes, though, so it's not on the shortlist.
So, okay, is Momo best girl or not?
Who's that?
It's the cat girl.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a secret character.
Clearly, best girl.
Obviously, Audrey is best girl.
Whoa, controversial.
What's that?
That's the edgelord drug doing red hair.
She's just like a
And
shit. She's a shit to you like all the time.
Yeah, it's a big bitch.
Oh man,
I like
there's
blue
so
hair
many.
one.
Yeah, nervous gamer girl. Yeah,
I'm into that one.
yeah.
Oh wait, are
Sonic-
some of these girls from like the other Honey Pop games?
Ooh,
Oh, they are. Okay. Hang on, there's a Honey Pop 2?
oh yeah, it's coming out. Go watch the trailer.
No.
Live on stream.
hang on. One of these occupations is beauty tuber.
Oh yeah, what gosh, Honey Pop 2, I believe one of them's gonna be a Tran. I think that's a thing that's coming up. I think that might be. It's the one that looks like she's from the 80s. The 80s one.
Oh man, some of
Can't remember.
these character designs are wild.
Yeah, if you're looking at the ones from Honeycam Studio, like yeah, definitely.
I never played Studio because it's just not my kind of game.
Yeah, same here.
How soon into getting this game did you TV trope it?
Took me a while.
Alright. Back to making logos.
Back to being. I try to avoid being if I can help it.
Try to avoid existing. Because
Yeah, exactly.
Existence is suffering.
Amen, brother.
Oh god, my eyes are
Oh, this sucks. I was gonna
What?
turn for like slime age. I was gonna put it all into one word to make it like slimeage, but like just the English language is not serving me here. It's not working for me.
Oh, what can you do?
Also on Steam, there's Slime Age parody MMORPG clicker.
Weird. Okay.
It looks like the most generic thing. The most wildly generic thing.
God, I love generic.
What do the cat slimes give you?
Oh dear.
They give you plorts.
Of course.
They all drop poop. The whole point of slimes is you harvest their poop and you sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they have special, like it's not just like it doesn't say you picked up green slime poop. It says something else.
You pick up like cat poop.
So the
But that's not what it's called.
no,
Tabby plorp.
it's called like plorps or something.
Yeah, it's a tabby plorp.
Okay.
They're tabby slimes.
But yeah, the way it works is like the economy of the game is the stuff that the slimes drop you can sell, and the rarer slimes drop more expensive stuff. But there's also like a weird plorp stock market where the value of them goes up and down.
Yeah, so if you sell a whole bunch of them, the next day they're going to be worth less. And there's Bob, who is totally not 3 slimes in a trench coat that will ask you for stuff, like chickens.
Well, good. As long as he's actually not slimes in a trench coat, I'll trust him.
They recently added character portraits for the people you can trade to, because there's like a couple of them. Oh god. Oh, my pen. No, stay. I just wanted to take a sip.
So I'm looking at this Slime Age parody MMORPG clicker. I'm really curious. Someone who left a review got a copy for free. I wonder, like, what type of YouTube clout you need to have to get a copy of this game for free, and how do I become that type of YouTube? Like, who did they send out the review copies for? To. Over. Whoa.
Real question, is the one that got the free copy reviewing it positive?
No, he no. But he's basically saying it's Garbo.
Good. What?
Yeah.
But it looks like such a quality gaming experience.
Yeah, look at all this. Look at this unique anime art style. No one does that. Oh yeah.
I actually think that there's probably space in the market for a game that is specifically channeling like bad DeviantArt aesthetic.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
I'd buy the shit out of that. I want like a bad DeviantArt horror game. That'd be good.
It's hang on, a bad DeviantArt horror game. So it's like Photoshop, and every time you try and draw something nice, it just turns into like a bad image that you'd see on DeviantArt.
There was a person that Hepin and I followed for a while that made dating sims on DeviantArt because they were learning programming through dating sims.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very unusual.
I remember I followed the DeviantArt and they started making Sims characters of their OCs.
Oh, good.
I mean, what else do you do, right?
Right. I thought it was cute. Like it's really cute, and like watching them improve with each game was kind of adorable. They're about my age, and it freaked me out because their boyfriend's name was the same as my boyfriend's, and I'm like, we're the same age. We could be friends.
That's possibly to a degree awkward.
I'm really excited for when conversation dries up and I start looking up questions, Dragon Age questions on Yahoo Answers,
Oh, I can't wait.
because I think that's going to be a pretty good time.
Don't worry. Anytime you want, I can dry up the conversation for you.
Yeah, sorry, that was not actually a request. I'm excited for it to happen entirely naturally and not forced by anything.
So Eve, what are you drawing?
Slimes.
Ooh.
That are themed off of Dragon Age monsters. I have a dragon, a phoenix, and an undead.
Can you do a slime that's themed after one of the characters? I want to see a Morrigan slime, like super.
Oh,
After
jeez.
I'm done these, I will look and see if I feel like it.
We were just joking about not enough sex, but like her whole thing is her titty.
Yeah, titty is a big part of the character design. What I really liked in Dragon Age Origins was putting Morgan in like some because all the mage outfits were so ugly.
Oh my god,
Putting her were so fucking ugly. Putting her in like the gross mage outfit so she looks like a 60-year-old woman. So good.
Do you know anything about the books?
No.
Okay.
Only like the lore that's going to be picked up, by actually playing the game.
Okay. So like, do you know the fate of Wynn?
I assume she. Oh wait, didn't she? She goes adventuring with Shale or something. Isn't that what happens?
For a bit, yeah. But the warden gave her a red lyrium wand.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, like before they knew that it was bad.
I thought red lyrium was supposed to be rare as fuck.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I guess that's one thing that came out of the second game. Red lyrium was introduced.
Yes, this is true. Yeah, it's not that nothing happens in the second.
Oh, we forgot to tell Jade something really important about Dragon Age Origins.
Oh.
Get a good boy in your party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's in DLC as well in the second game. And then they cuck you, and Colin gets the dog in the third game, and I was so angry.
So the third game is the worst one, is what I'm hearing.
I was like, I know I romanced you, but I want a divorce.
So I put a picture of the Origins cast in Discord.
I love Shale. Shale is a fantastic being.
Shale's fun. Also,
I love that they felt bad that the dwarf got basically no real game time, so they put him in the DLC.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, Ogren's just mostly a comic relief character.
Also, he had the most tenderly drawn hair.
Oh yeah, and beard.
Like Ogren and Severin get some really good dialogue together. They have some good bounce.
Oh
yeah. I also love Morgan really wants to fuck Sten. Like she really wants to plow that.
Like I think the thing was at first she was messing with him and then she wasn't, I believe was the joke.
And then he started messing with her to make her stop.
Yeah. Sten's like, fuck, he's easily one of the best characters in the whole series. Sten's so fucking
You gotta trust anybody,
Yeah.
It was before they retconned, so because they kind of already screwed themselves over, he became canonized as a hornless Quinari.
Yeah.
They didn't like
because apparently they're just gonna have
big humans.
Big guys.
Yeah,
big, tall humans.
Except his name is later Arishuk in the comics.
Yeah, I know, because his name's his rank.
Yeah, but like he gets
Arishuk?
Yeah, that's the
he became it, and he catches like Alistair in them, and he's like, "Hey, dude, we were friends. Can you do me this favor?" And he's just like, "I still worship, like I still follow my people." And
like the Dragon Age 2 cast looks so infinitely like less interesting.
Okay, so thing to keep in mind about Dragon Age 2 is it's basically like cable TV. Is what it is.
So Ryan won't get it if it's forced. He won't get the internet package if it's forced upon him.
I was gonna say best character in all of Dragon Age is Varric.
Yeah, I prefer Stan, but that's neither here nor there. Varric is definitely great.
Varric is fantastic.
Yeah, and also he gets way more screen time than Stan.
Oh,
but it's
very obvious they love Varric.
Yeah.
Just as much as they love Laliana, and I find her very boring.
I like her.
I find her incredible. The first time I played the game, I didn't get her, and so she just died in Ostagar, and I went through the game without her.
I love how you can do that to so many characters. Yeah, you can there's so many. You just don't pick up.
You can leave in a cage.
Like, all right, bye.
Bye.
You don't seem important. Bye.
This
Like
guy
God.
that tried to kill us, yeah, kill him.
Do you have to take Ogren? I don't remember. I feel like you don't.
You do.
You could. Oh, okay. I thought you could just tell him to fuck off.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Definitely have to take Alistair. Definitely have to take Morgan. Zevran, you can just kill. Win, you can kill.
You can also tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And he will be in.
Yeah.
What's the fucking name of this main city? Yeah.
Oh,
Win.
Denerim?
Yeah, Denerim.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it can be like, I'm gonna take this barrier down without you, and she's
Yeah.
just like, how dare students.
Yeah.
I say I can't wait until the Mass Effect crossover.
Oh, baby. Oh,
Didn't they
baby.
do a thing where they implied that the two games are actually in the same universe?
Esty, is that a thing?
Like Dragon Age is just a planet in the past of the Mass Effect universe.
I don't think it's been mentioned. It's been mentioned, and I haven't
No,
seen
it's been like implied. They're like, it's possible.
What I will say is that
Duncan?
Yes.
What was the character you wanted me to draw as a slime? I'm looking them up.
Morrigan. I linked
He's-
her in Discord. That's the first character.
Yeah, I don't tend to look at Discord because it's on my streaming
okay.
screen.
Oh, okay.
But
look her
I
up.
can look it up. It's fine. Don't worry.
She got the big titty.
yeah, she's the one with the titty. Yeah,
She's got like barely a shirt.
yeah.
I don't know how you draw
pretty
this as a slime in the Slime Rancher universe, but we'll see.
I mean, I think you have to give the slime hair, right? That's the only way that's gonna scan. Is if you give it hair and like a really implausible boob top, and then really implausible slime boobs.
Slime boobs.
She's like the poster girl for implausible boob tops. Yeah, so anyways, the thing about like basically Mass Effect and Dragon Age is that so much shit has been said on the forums by the people who make the games. Like there's so much paratext that the canon is really hard to suss out a lot of the time. Because like David Gator and shit, they would just like throw shit out there, and you're like, oh, okay. It's kind of like J.K. Rowling, but like not as notorious, essentially.
And not as I'm going to talk about Dumbledore's favorite sex position.
Yeah, there you go. Well, actually, it is kind of like that.
Oh yeah, but
Especially with Iron
wait,
Ball.
wait.
Iron Ball is exactly like
yeah, but
that.
they put that in the game. They
Yeah,
don't
that's
just
true.
retroactively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, J.K. Rowling wrote about what Dumbledore's favorite sex position
No.
is.
No.
No, he's just
But you can.
Busy talking about how wizards poop their pants.
This is Dumbledore's favorite sex position is infinitely more interesting than like students shitting on the floor of Hogwarts. or are they the same thing? Like Dumbledore's favorite sex position is
that was
shitting
gonna
on the
be my
floor.
follow-up, yeah, unless the two are correlated in
Nifty.
some way.
Yes.
Speaking of Harry Potter, which house are you?
Garbage
House.
Okay. So you're boring.
What?
You don't even do one of the originals. You just have to make your own.
Oh, are there OC houses?
No.
Ah, damn it.
I'm just like, where does all the garbage go in Hogwarts? It has to go somewhere.
You're basically Hufflepuff. They're right next to the kitchen anyway.
Well,
oh.
Can't they just like wizard it away or whatever?
Wizard the garbage away.
I want a house that's like the equivalent of Cold Steel the Hedgehog. That's what I want.
I'm not even respectable enough to be a Hufflepuff.
I hate you.
You don't mean that.
Wasn't there a comic like that, Sparkly Poo?
I know nothing.
Where all of the
about
Harry
maybe,
Potter
maybe.
OC went? Sparkly Poo.
I see. Oh, yeah. I feel like I had something else pertinent to say about Dragon Age, but whatever.
I doubt it.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, so Dragon Age 2, very different. It's like cable TV. Everything's really over the top. There's a fucking anime character now. I guess like there isn't necessarily like more fucking. People talk about fucking more now. It comes up a lot. Things are a lot more quippy in general. Yeah, it's like cable TV now. It's really weird.
I kind of like Dragon Age 2. It was alright.
It's obviously like incredibly flawed, but yeah, it's not bad.
So like I had it when my dad gave it to me, and I didn't play it right away because I wasn't getting around to it. And Marcus over here was just like, "You should play it. It's really good." So I did, and then Seanic basically watched me finish the game and immediately start a new game.
Yeah.
And then I played the first one, and I'm like, this is actually monumentally better.
Yeah. I mean,
Also, yeah, mages super fucking overpowered.
And they rather unusually they designed Dragon Age Origins around making mages just like super OP because they're supposed to be superhuman void monsters.
And meanwhile, the Quinari are like sewing mouth shut if you're a mage.
Yeah. So it's some good lore. We got lots of lore.
I mean, I remember from the mage lore, it's like, oh, we're super powerful, but also we might accidentally open a gate to a hell dimension.
Yeah. Does anything ever come from like dealing with the taking the fade deals?
I don't think so.
Like nothing ever really.
Like, nobody ever really like calls you out.
Yeah, like you never, because it's one of those BioWare things where like, oh, something's gonna happen in the next game. It's bad for you if you do this, but then it never pans out. Which Mass Effect. Yeah, that's Mass Effect in a nutshell right there.
I found Mass Effect so boring. I couldn't get into it.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's you're valid. You're real and valid.
I mean, I some of the later Mass Effect games look like they're fun, like they're interesting. But I played some of Mass Effect 1, and it was like, this is like...
Oh, I don't blame you for hating it if that's the one you play.
The thing is,
this is like if BioWare were like, we're gonna write Star Trek, but we're gonna take all the worst episodes of Star Trek, like, and base our script off of that.
I was expecting you to be railing against the gameplay. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. I mean,
it's a BioWare game. I'm not there for the gameplay. I'm
Fair
there
enough.
for the characters. Like, I'm there for the, not just the morally complex situations that are like I have to think about, but the morally complex situations where my favorite NPC is going to give me shit for making the wrong choice. Or the right choice.
You make like shit when like the imagine. When I did Origins and you have like the red cliff. And she's just like, use me to save my son. I thought that you didn't have enough time to take care of the mages, so I took it.
Yeah, they do kind of imply that.
And when Alistair yells at me in camp, I felt so bad. He was just like, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Please don't be mad at me. I want to be friends.
Or I like how when you get up to Andraste's ashes, just be like, "Yeah, I'll defile him." Or your religious companion like, "Dude, what the fuck? What the hell's wrong with you?" And then you can just kill them. You can just kill Wynn and Liliana right there and just fucking leave. God damn. Oh, they'll
pour the dragon blood.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, they don't make him like that anymore. Liliana just like fucking starts crying. So good. Oh man. Jesus.
He can be such a dick in that game.
Oh my god, yeah. That's what RPGs are about. That's what they're supposed to be about. It's not like, oh, you can nuke Megaton and maybe it's bad. It's supposed to be horrible, inventive, possible cruelty that you can do, or you can actually put in the work and be. Well, I guess this isn't really an example of putting in the work because you already put in the work. Or you can be a nice person maybe if you want to. That's a really reductive way of describing it, but that is kind of a thing.
It's really easy to change if you're a good or a bad guy in Fallout, though. Just give a homeless
Okay. Let's not get started on Bethesda. We're gonna be here all day. When we do the Fallout episode, it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
Do we have any Fallout games that everyone voted for?
I mean,
I should hope
it's the whole franchise, so
yeah, I should hope it's on there.
And
otherwise, are we really true epic gamers?
We specifically should have put Fallout 76.
God damn it. Yeah, that's a good point, because its art direction is so different from Fallout 4 that,
so Fallout is on the B list, so it can come up in the pool of games.
Okay.
One person didn't vote it up, and that one person was you, Jade.
Oh, I see. The spanner in the works.
Yeah.
I've never played a Fallout game.
Oh, well, New Vegas is like the greatest game ever made, but apart from that, it's up to you.
Don't believe that, do you?
Huh? I really like it. I would say that it's neither the best game ever made nor my favorite game ever, but it's way
It's a
up
great
there.
game.
It's
I
way up
played
there.
it too many times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Too many.
it's
times.
way up there. But yeah, obviously it's deeply flawed. And it looks like poop, and et cetera, et cetera.
I don't blame the looks.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, they did what they can with a shitty engine and like 60 months of dev time.
This year, I tried to play through New Vegas because I remember really enjoying like the bit of it I played. I basically played up to shortly after getting to New Vegas.
Oh yeah, okay.
And like this year, I tried to play through. It was so unstable. It would just.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Like,
you enter
all
the building.
the goddamn time.
50%
Yeah.
chance of crash.
Oh yeah, Fallout 3 in New Vegas, they barely run on PC at all ever anymore. You almost need mods to make them
It's
run.
like Skyrim. Every time they updated, somebody was immediately releasing an unofficial patch.
Yeah, that's it. Really do be like that, as they say.
It really do be like that.
Yeah.
Hang on, who's they?
Huh?
You were like, it really
Oh.
do be like that, as they say. Who's they?
Ooh.
The kids.
Yeah, there we go.
The
Yeah,
cool
them.
kids.
Yes.
Who is it who's macking on my coughing territory? That's my thing.
don't
Okay,
worry
Duncan.
about.
I think it's Micah.
Oh God, don't call me that.
Fucking Micah.
What do
Whoa,
you
is
think?
Red Dead on the list? Ooh, that one. Ooh.
I'll never get enough that it always says that Nifty's playing Adobe Photoshop on Discord.
That's awesome.
I am playing Adobe Photoshop.
I love it.
Actually, I can probably. No, you guys don't want to see what I'm actually doing. It's boring.
I mean, I don't mind. Share your
Yeah.
passions, my dude.
I think right. Oh wait, no. Wait,
What's
is this
up?
right? I think one person is watching us right now, and I think it's.
Oh, we're making it big.
At least on YouTube. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people generally like Mass Effect, for its world and its writing, and the quirky companions, and the Geth, and
I get they're pretty good.
calibrations. People like that.
Oh, Garrus is the best.
Yeah,
Garrus-
people love Garrus.
It's literally he's a romance option because everybody wanted him
Yeah,
as a romance option.
I saw like some video clips of the Solarian guy from Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Yeah, I go Morden.
Morden?
He seemed pretty cool.
He's fun. He's a lot
Morden's
of fun.
awesome.
fantastic.
I mean, yeah, like I'm like, I think in Mass Effect 1, like, gosh, are there any team members? Like, I think I just like everybody. I think everyone's great.
You too?
No, the first one.
Oh, first one?
Yeah, I think everyone's fucking great.
Ashley sucks.
Oh, right, I
Oh.
forgot all about Ashley. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Or
Ashley,
Caden.
I like.
I love Caden.
Caden's funny.
I like
He's
Also-
boring, but
Mass Effect 2 Caden.
When he's,
because
like,
he just
pissy?
hates you.
oh
fucking
god.
no.
I
Yeah.
love Mass Effect 3 Caden because he's like one step away from proposing to marry you.
all the
the
time, yeah,
whole
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, let me make you some fucking baller Canadian
Yeah.
steak.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
There was like the sound of something falling down and then a high pitched beep.
I knocked the microphone down because I was moving.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting.
Where is that hooked? Oh,
Can you hear me now?
okay. Yeah, so the microphone cord is going right across my desk because I don't have an extension cord because I'm off. What were we talking about? Caden? Yeah, Caden.
Yeah. Caden's fun. I like Caden. But
Caden's
yeah, Ashley.
fantastic.
Ashley.
She's just like
Yeah.
racist. If
Yeah.
you date like Liara, Caden just like, yeah, but like I was taught that gays are bad. She's just like, you're fucking an alien?
Yeah.
How dare?
Yeah.
Charlie's cute, but like kind of like eh. They kind of
She's
screwed her
fun.
up.
Okay. Like
I'm
once-
acclimatized to your body now,
once you
and
get
my
into the
picture is a
sequels,
stock
yeah,
photo.
everything in the sequels everything gets really fucked up. Caden and Ashley are gonna hate you no matter what the fuck you do. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Cerberus.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter what. Okay, yeah. Thing is, Mass Effect 2, like Dragon Age 2, it's a big mess. It's a mess. Because the first game ends, you're like, oh, we're gonna get ready for the Reapers. We're gonna fight the Reapers, and then the writers over at Bioware are like, how about Shepard dies instead? And then Martin Sheen shows up, and then Criminals. and bug people
I
instead.
do really love the second game.
No, oh, it's fantastic.
It's my favorite of all 4 of them.
Ooh, yeah. I'd have to think of that.
Forgot there was 4 games.
Yeah, Andromeda. It's out there.
I mean, it doesn't super count in this because
Yeah.
the trilogy. Because like the third one was really good, but it was you could tell it was rushed. They cut most of the people out, and like BioWare's whole thing is like talking to people.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And then like the ending is unsatisfying.
Oh.
I also love you like before they added the yellow ending, you would always shoot at the kid, and then you'd shoot one time, and he's just like so beat, and you're like ah.
Yeah. That did genuinely get me. Yeah. Man, what complicated time.
Oh, I remember when those endings they released with those endings, and those hilarious people sent vanilla flavored cupcakes to the company, but they had 3 different colors of frosting, but they were all the same flavor.
I really like the guy that
That's pretty. That's
cutscene.
The guy that got a free copy of Fallout because he fucking mailed a shitload of bottle caps to BioWare.
I remember that. That was.
Yeah, I do very remember that. Yeah.
Pete Hines is like fucking loser.
What am I supposed to do with these fucking bottle caps?
And then he goes and like punches Todd Howard a little bit because he's a big bully.
We shouldn't talk too much about Pete Hines on stream.
Sorry, little bully.
Yeah.
What?
We shouldn't talk too much about Pete Hines on stream. He'll probably come to our house.
Fight me, old midget.
Give me a wedgie. No, he's tall. He's tall as fuck.
Yeah, he's a big Chad.
He's a huge
No,
Chad.
and I'm done with him.
Huge Portuguese Chad. I hate you, Pete Hines. He's like our only fan. He's like,
Why? Why do you hate me?
He's gonna be tweeting about us soon. God, what's happening on Pete Hines' Twitter right now? What's happening on Tony J's Twitter?
What is happening on Tony J's Twitter?
Oh, let's see.
still dead.
Stop.
Okay, if there's some variation of like Tony_J or Tony-J on Twitter, I'm gonna make that the official MiscMatched Twitter account. Like you can catch our tweets at Tony-J on Twitter.
Oh, you gave me a great idea for my Instagram.
For the love of God.
At Tony J. At real Tony J.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. I love it. Do it. Please do it.
You're not allowed to go to Japan if you do that.
It's probably already taken, honestly.
I'm gonna give the ticket to Marky over here.
Though I managed, like when the Switch came out,
The fuck.
I managed to get POTUS.
Oh yeah.
As my Nintendo
Yeah.
account.
Can I? Oh, do I have to like log in to Instagram to find out if somebody has an Instagram account?
Probably. Okay, so far Pete Hines' Twitter is very boring.
This is like promo shit for.
Yeah, he mentioned New Vegas a little bit.
Why would he mention that?
It was like Happy Birthday New Vegas.
Kitty, what are you doing?
Joke about horse armor. A lot of sports. It's retweeting a lot of sports.
Sports.
Yeah.
Loves the sport ball.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Pets,
What are you
sports,
doing, sweet bean?
whatever.
Are you
Tits.
gonna go across my tablet again so I can?
Sure.
Oh, you can just use the address. Okay, so let's check this out. Yeah, real Tony J is definitely taken.
I went to our YouTube and I was just looking at a little bit of the past stuff. For a while, the screen freezes
Oh, ow. Oh, you're dead.
from about 30. Okay, wait, it's counting down.
Okay, no, it's never gonna matter.
So about 30 something in, it like the screen freezes. You can still hear us, but the screen freezes until about
Do you mean like the video stream?
Yeah, the video of us.
So if I accidentally minimize the Hangouts call, it stops updating.
Okay.
So I just have to not do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna eventually work on moving the streaming duty, over to my other computer, so I don't have to worry about like accidentally fucking up something about the call because of something I'm doing on my computer.
Okay.
Fine. No one's gonna notice ever.
He's such a
That's
We're
fair.
gonna make it big.
You can open the stream, have like us talking and drawing for like 5 minutes, and just make it like a live stream of your own asshole, and no one will ever notice.
That's how we're gonna reel in the viewers.
I don't think the YouTube algorithm would give a shit.
But if we put on any licensed music, then we're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viacom will knock us down.
They'll personally come and shoot us. As the Universal Music, I believe, is also.
Yeah, Viacom and Universal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's up?
Oh, it's I moved my camera. I hit the screen. It's like, ooh, you want to be over here? Are we down to hunt down the Freeman after this?
Oh gosh.
No!
It's happening.
Why do you hate me?
We're gonna hunt down that Freeman.
I guess. I to be honest, though, I am wondering where he is right now. So it might be worthwhile. If I find him, I feel really
The
good.
only reason I accept this is if you guys finished it and Half-Life 3 came out because you found him.
I'm gonna buy it on Steam. I'm literally gonna use my
I
credit card
literally
like a
have,
big boy.
I have a fucking copy of it over here that I can just hook you up
I'm
with.
gonna buy it.
Don't give me
Oh,
money.
are there physical copies of Hunt Down the Freeman?
No.
Ah, no. They should do a limited run.
Is there a Switch port?
Oh yeah, when's that happening?
I want you to write that email to Limited Run Games, please.
Hunt Down the Freeman,
Why are
please.
you encouraging this?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did Duke Nukem make the list? I know I asked before, but I'm asking again.
It did.
It's probably
Oh,
You have access to it.
Well, I know, but I prefer to waste time on stream than to look for myself.
do
That's
both.
fair.
Do both and be extra frustrating. Like ask and then check yourself whilst I'm checking.
Oh yeah, like answer my own question.
Yeah,
That'd be
so,
awesome.
so you've like made sure there's a double redundancy that what I'm doing is definitely not going to be useful in any.
There we
way.
go. Yeah. Ooh, is it time for Yahoo Answers?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I gotta like put a white border around the word aged so I can make Slime Age Inquisition. And then we can do Yahoo Answers. I mean, you could go look up Yahoo Answers. You open a website, you type stuff into it. How difficult could it be?
Oh,
We're talking about Gary here.
You're
jeez.
gonna earn that fake host title one way
Why
or
did you
another.
try to make me the host? Oh,
I thought you knew by now Ash Ketchum doesn't do shit.
oh man.
You said Gary.
That's true.
He helps Professor Oak get laid.
Oh dear.
He has no problem.
You know
getting
what?
laid.
The ultimate
That's
way to
true.
be a bully is to get your grandpa to fuck your fucking nemesis's mom. So. Because he is ramming the shit out of Ash's mom.
All right,
Who
so
wouldn't?
I know, even Mr. Mind does that.
I was gonna
Oh,
say, who wouldn't? Somebody who doesn't want to get an STD by way of Mr. Mine.
oh,
I mean,
oh.
I really love that their description is if you make fun of them, they marry your mom.
All right, what should I be googling right now?
So go to Yahoo Answers. Step.
Whoa,
Okay, let me walk you through this process. Step
Should I
one
try turning it off and on first?
is you go to Yahoo Answers.
Yeah,
Are you there? Do I need to send you a URL?
I think I made it.
Okay.
I got all these weird toolbars on my browser now.
Did it try and install the Bing toolbar whilst you were on Yahoo Answers?
wait, it's yahooanswers.ru. Right?
And there should just be a big bar at the top that says Search Answers.
Whoa, yeah. Oh my God, there is too. Do I hit the plus?
Just type in Dragon Age into that bar.
Whoa, okay. How do I spell that?
I am not.
See-
Friend put up.
I'm not
see.
going to grace that question with a response.
Oh yeah. When I have been wondering when you romance someone in Dragon Age ? All right. Okay. So okay.
So someone just like started the game and like when?
When?
When do
All
I
right.
get the tigglies?
Okay. So Eve, I've been wondering. When you romance someone in Dragon Age, do you do it the same style as Mass Effect? Period. I would talk to them after every mission on the ship, but there is no ship.
Where's the ship?
Oh God! Oh no! Where's the ship? 8-year-olds shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Oh, let me try again.
Bold of you to assume this is an 8-year-old.
Oh, this is horrible. I would talk to them after every mission on the ship, but there is no ship in Dragon Age. Period. I've only been to the quote-unquote camp once, and that was on the way to Lothering at the beginning. I just finished with Redcliffe now, but there is no camp or anything. Man, this is really unfortunate.
Where's the ship? Where's Garrus?
Pretty sure you just made a Spyro slime. That is.
Yeah,
Oh, that was.
I don't
really-
think that's very Dragon Agey.
it's a dragon. I just wanted to make it purple.
With yellow.
Yeah.
And specific horns with a specific
To
end
be fair,
tail.
No, wait. Spyro's tail doesn't look like that. Spyro's tail is a cone. Also, his horns aren't that. Fuck! Did I subconsciously make the horns like that?
I think you did.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
wow,
God.
that's Spyro, right?
Oh my god.
It's okay. He's on the list. I assume.
It's okay. I'll take care of this.
I don't know what to call my book. Warning: Dragon Age fanfiction. Any help? The plot of my story is the little elven girl was dragged off
Oh,
to the
no.
circle at the age of 6
Uh-oh.
after showing signs, after being rejected by her friends and parents. She blames the circle for her misery. Then, after 15 years of torture, she escapes. She goes rogue, abandoning her circle robes and adopting green leather armor of Tailish craft.
Fuck yeah.
And learning to use a bow, she makes the first ever cross class. She's the best. Oh fuck! She uses magic to enchant her bows, making them far more effective than simple arrows. She is bitchy, stern, and secretly very sad. That said, if you can think of any, all caps, good names for my main character and some minors, would be appreciated. If you don't play Dragon Age or haven't read the books or watched the movie, the circle is not just for elves. I just chose that race. This is terrible. This is really unfortunate. God damn it.
And that was just the second one.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't...
Whilst I was talking Larry through how to do this, I did actually go to Yahoo Answers and look it up myself, so I know there's some material.
Yeah, there's some like peak trash on here.
Actually, I'll do the cross check on WikiHow. I want to know if there are any WikiHow articles on.
God damn it.
There's a WikiHow
What are
article
you
like
howing?
how to romance characters in Dragon Age. Duh.
Okay.
You gotta give them an item so that they love you.
Oh, you know, there's actually like a lot.
There is a lot.
There's
Like,
a lot, and I bet they're all written by the same person.
In the in the origins, there's also it's referred to as hardening. Hardening
Oh, yeah,
There's
Leliana.
lots of
Yeah.
Hardening Leliana and Alistair because like they face kind of shit things, and you basically have to tell them, "Yep, them's the breaks. Life sucks," and it makes them like a more like hardened
Ow, ow,
person,
ow,
like
ow.
less
It's my
naive.
foot, you asshole. Ah, Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus. Stop biting and scratching my foot, you cat.
But it tastes
Ah.
so good.
You know, this is really great too because your picture is a cat man.
Who's stinky? Who's a big stinky? Yeah. Yeah, and you know, if like you harden up Alice, then you can also do like the big 5-sum at that one point in the game.
Right.
Is it
yeah.
a 5-sum?
Oh god,
It's
let
a
me
4-sum.
let me count off again. Alistair, main character.
Isabel.
Yeah, Isabel.
Can you-
Leliana.
You can get Leliana.
Yeah, I think it's 4. Yeah.
Because Zevron also.
So yeah, Zev 5. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if you harden Leliana, then she will do the do. If you harden Alistair, he will also.
Huh.
Yeah. 5 cent. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. So you can basically have your whole party fuck Isabel, presumably in a big
So
multi-gender.
are you
community.
supposed to have sex with the slimes in our game?
Yes.
No.
They're not for
Apparently, every person in the stream is not on board with this.
It's a good thing.
I
you're
was just
not aware.
asking.
I think it's more like the whole game is the slimes are super up for it, but you're not.
Oh, that's I like.
I don't
oh,
think
so
it's fair. How do you know I'm not
yeah,
up for it?
it's like Galgun, but with slimes. Gosh, I feel like that's something that's going on. Let's see who else Yahoo Answers has got. I gotta keep our viewers entertained, don't you know?
The viewers, you.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta,
why.
I gotta keep me entertained.
I'm a viewer right now on YouTube.
That's exciting.
Ooh. Hmm.
Please stop. Ow. This is kicking and biting my foot.
Ow. Oh, you're gonna give me the bitey? Oh yeah, bitey. Look at the big bitey.
There's two types
Oh.
of people.
Oh man, all these questions are so practical now. I want to hear more about people's ICs.
Yeah, unfortunately, the WikiHow is not the fertile ground I was expecting it to be. Although I did
Ooh.
accidentally also hit on a WikiHow article that's like how to kiss at a young age,
Oh, that's important.
which
yeah.
I'm not going to open because I don't want to get flagged.
Okay, so all right, I hope everybody's up on their Bible lore. In the
Always.
Middle Ages, did fire-breathing dragons exist? And why is Satan called a dragon?
What?
Any answers? Anyone? Dragon Age lore?
Why is Satan called a dragon?
I don't know. It's tough. Probably because he's mean guy.
There used to be like a title, I think, that would sound like it when you said it.
Oh, is that where the TV tropes term comes from?
What?
The dragon? It's like Darth Vader. It's like the villain's like second in command, dragon.
Oh my gosh, it has So I just went to look up the dragon on Wiki Dictionary. It's a Wikipedia dictionary, and under Dutch there's etymology 1 and etymology 2.
Oh. All right, so I dug up some good content from literally a decade ago. Is Dragon Age Origin going to be good? Or is it going to be like Two Worlds, bracket, a very crappy game that I stopped playing on the first 20-minute gameplay? Asking the hard
20-minute gameplay.
Two Worlds is great. What are you talking about?
Two Worlds 2? Best game ever made. Best game.
It was better than the first.
Yeah, don't doubt it, yeah. God, all these questions from 10 years ago. Mainly from kids who can't afford to get two games at the same time and need to decide which game to buy. Bless their soul.
Okay, so in answer to that weird Bible question, because I had to look this up, in the Book of Revelation, Satan appears as a great red dragon, who's defeated by Michael the Archangel in his #1 hit single, How I Beat Satan the Great Red Dragon.
I've heard that one. It's pretty dope.
So I have a good hook.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What's up?
Okay. I don't know how this is going to turn out. All right. Dragon Age games? 5,000 question marks. I really want to beat Dragon Age 2, but I have only beaten the first one and none of the DLC, so I've been watching and reading summaries of the games to fill in the blanks. So could you guys tell me if this is all correct or if I missed any key points? I'm going off the good endings, obviously. So Morgan left.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And had the so-called demigod baby that has some sort of prophecy. You want to find her, but she walked through some sort of portal and left forever, and baby is also out of your reach. Alistair is ruling the kingdom and is no longer in the storyline. Okay. After awakening, the protagonist leaves to what people think is Leliana to live with her.
Live.
Leliana is also a part of the Seekers from the second game. The Seekers are trying to prepare for the upcoming war that they know is going to happen. Maybe the Sixth Blight? And in order to do so, they want to find one of the two protagonists. Is that all correct? Did I miss anything?
I like the voice that you read that in there.
Yeah, I like the inflection.
Yeah, I was really trying to, work with the lack of punctuation in here. And also, someone keeps commenting on all of these 5 years ago saying, "Hi, if you click on the link, you can download for."
You can download what?
For free Dragon Age 2.
Oh.
So someone's retroactively gone through all these really old answers, posted their virus link all over the place, which is really funny. Ooh, I remember. All right, super cool, epic Dragon Age trivia. The world that's set on is called Thetis, which was originally a placeholder name, which was short for the Dragon Age setting, and they just kept it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It was literally the Dragon Age setting, and they're like, Thetis, this sounds
Yeah.
fancy enough.
Sounds good.
To be fair, Thetis is a pretty cool name.
Yeah, it sounds
very
good.
fantasy
Yeah.
sounding. I fucking love the lore of all the areas, like fucking Navarra and Ferelden and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if we're ever gonna get. I wonder if we're ever gonna get a Tevinter game.
Probably.
Denarius.
Yeah, I mean, assuming BioWare isn't dead in like
3 minutes.
couple hours.
Yeah,
It's coming up.
I really want one in. Is it?
Yeah, oh god, yeah, I think that's where
The one-
Zevran's from. Navarra.
Maybe Cassandra's from there too.
Mm.
But it's the land of, they have like a second city that they build houses and shit in, and it's to put their dead in.
Yeah.
And that there's undead. Yeah, whatever.
It cut out a bunch of times randomly. I heard
Oh.
and then.
Hopefully we haven't damaged our mic. That would be
I hope I didn't.
like not what you wanted.
I was talking about how like they have a land of the dead, and they build houses for their dead to like put in kind of like really expensive crypts, but the dead keep coming back because there's undead in this game, because of course there is.
Yeah. Oh, you need zombos.
I'd always be surprised when I find zombies, so I'm like, oh shit, yeah, they're a thing in this,
Yeah.
because they are literally darkspawn that are basically zombies.
Don't worry about it.
They're the tainted zombies.
Oh,
They're
go
the
watch out
ones
for the
full of
taint.
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 There's just taint dripping on everybody.
So much fucking taint.
God, what's Risen?
I think I had.
I remember that game.
What? Okay, there's a movie called Risen.
I have temporarily broken the stream. Don't freak out.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh no.
What the fuck is this? Ooh, published by Deep Silver. You bet it was.
Ow! Fuck!
Yeah,
Yeah, on my cat.
Excuse me.
you're going full Rick and me. Yeah, that's good shit. If there's one thing,
Oh, so
Dragon Age is
cute.
about fucking blood all
Yeah.
the
So
time.
much fucking blood.
Another thing that super annoys me, which is like I guess realistic but annoying nonetheless, their teeth are always so fucking.
Oh yeah, everybody bad teeth
It's
all the time.
so distracting.
Yeah. Denarius.
But yeah, it's really great when you're like,
I was a slime.
I'm
Slime.
fighting Darkspawn and you're covered in their blood. Like that's not
Just-
supposed to be okay.
It was just fucking pools of blood everywhere.
Also, stop making fun of my baby.
I was a slime.
Slime.
I hate both of you.
Denarius.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Who's your least favorite romance option of all of the
Ooh,
games?
probably Isabel. I don't like her.
Yeah,
I think
that's fair.
I think she's just like stupid, shallow ass sex appeal character. I think EA just swooped in like, all right, we need a super sexy slut sexy character, and they're like, all right, we got you, fam. And then Isabel.
You know, they made this big stink for Mass Effect going, there's visible penetration.
Oh yeah, that
But
was such a classic.
Literally, like, you don't see anything, but the sex scenes in Dragon Age Origins are just so much more
Ooh,
explicit
oh,
in
they're brutal.
comparison.
They're brutal. so hard to watch.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Really?
so shitty.
Really
Oh
cringy.
my god, it's so fucking
It's like
cringy.
SFM from 10 years ago. Mass Effect is really good because I had the big controversy about full BDSM, full penetration sex scenes.
God,
Yeah,
fucking sex scenes in most games are so bad.
yeah.
They're
Gosh,
just so it's like I want
It's like,
to
don't
watch
fit in.
two weird robots have sex in like the least appealing way possible. That's modern video game sex scenes.
we can't all be Witcher 3, can we?
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm more about literally anything written by Christine Love.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to give you a who on that one. What? Huh?
Yeah, you
Who?
would. It's Lady Killer in a Bind.
Oh yeah, right. I was the one who brought that up when we were fucking brainstorming this.
Oh yeah, it was another one of those weird things where it was like, oh yeah, it turns out we both like the same like really specific hipster shit in video games.
Whoa, hey, I've never actually played it. I just know it exists.
Well, it has really good sex scenes in.
Yeah, no, I've heard only good things from like the two places I've ever heard of it from. Yeah.
One of them being Nifty.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm a very reliable source.
I'll keep that in mind. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
So-
I finished the logo, but I was distracted by the stream, like Google being the worst.
Aw, that's so cute.
Oh wow,
That
nice.
is cute.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The most challenging part of it was making a G from the slime rancher font. 'Cause it didn't have
Yeah,
one.
I can imagine, but it looks really good.
I need to adjust actually the like drop shadow on age is too big. Is there like a way I can make it? Maybe if I like invert the whole.
Oh yeah.
Now you're scratching me. What are you doing?
Actually, I just did a color inversion on the whole thing. It actually looks kind of super fucking rad. I might just run with this.
All right. So, what's better, Fable 2 or Dragon Age Origins? What RPG is better? And then Barry responds, Fable 2 on Xbox 360 and Dragon Origins on PC. I haven't played Fable 2, but Dragon Origins is really good. Which that's okay. That's like anti-feedback right
Yeah, he's only played one of
there.
them.
Yeah, I know.
Sean, if you've played Fable 2 and you've seen me play
Fable 2
Dragon Age,
sucks.
Yeah, is this the fucking Peter Molyneux stream
we should
now?
shit talk Peter Molyneux
Yeah,
every fucking stream.
He's probably watching this right now. He's got nothing better to do.
So you're not making a game.
Yeah, good riddance. Oh, isn't he a knight or something? Didn't he get knighted or some shit? Can't even remember. I gotta check now.
is Peter Molyneux united?
Feel like he was Sir Peter Molyneux.
Quick, type that into Yahoo Answers.
Yeah, Order of the British Empire. Peter Douglas Molyneux, Order of the British Empire. Boy, oh boy, for his stellar work on, I don't know, fucking Black and White 2 or something.
Populist.
Yeah, God. Man, the Queen will knight anybody. Isn't that right, Nifty?
Well, she's not knighted me yet, so I can't.
You should send her a letter. She'll probably knight you.
I
Tell her
should-
about that Flash game you made that one time.
I should make like 2 games that are good ever, and then try and like work with a team who make 2 good games, and then take credit for all their work, and then continue to try and take credit, even though I can't put together a team that can do equally good work. And that's
Exactly.
how you get knighted.
And like overpromise to fuck. Be the biggest overpromiser in the whole world.
I mean, that just actually sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah, but it'd be worth it because then you could be. Haven't you always wanted to be an OBE?
No, I'd rather be a baron. Like, if we're straight talking about like which formal royal appointed titles we'd rather have. I'd rather have like be a duke or a baron.
You can get that really easy though.
Yeah, but it's like I want to be appointed by the queen.
I'm thinking I want to get an Order of Sealand.
Yeah.
Can't you just like get those online though?
Yeah, you just buy those. I think it'd be worth it.
A wise investment.
And you can force everyone to call you sir all the time.
Can you get one for like your heir? Like, I don't have this title, but you're going to inherit it. I spent your inheritance on this title.
Oh god, Peter Molyneux's got fucking BAFTA. Oh, there's no justice in the world.
What the fuck is that?
British acting and faffing and television.
Man, I wish there was some sort of formal faffing award. That sounds great.
The British Faffing About Award. British Academy of Film and Television Arts Award. Yeah. God. Stupid Peter Molyneux. I hate that guy.
Jesus. So aggressive.
Oh, look at his cute, bald face.
He's like a fucking mobster.
He really does. This is not a Peter Molyneux stream.
Peter Molyneux and Tony J.
Yeah, hanging out, drinking beers, food reviewing.
Oh man, this
So
time
he's
just
gonna go the route of Christopher Walken?
just flew by.
Yeah, I know. It's already 10.
Wowzers.
Okay.
That's because of that daylight savings.
So I basically accidentally inverted the colors, and then I was like, oh, it's all green, so it all kind of matches now.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I think you should, if you change anything, you should just darken the eyes and mouth of the slime.
Yeah, I was looking at that and being like, oh, you can't really read the slime now.
Yeah, if you just, but that's literally all you'd have to do, and I think it would look fucking amazing.
Peter Molyneux have a Twitter.
Peter Molyneux has a Twitter.
I'm sorry?
Okay, like, I gotta tell you this story. So.
Oh no, what does this mean?
No, this is really great. So somebody started a parody Twitter account called Peter Molyneux, where they just like pitch like crazy Peter Molyneux games, but like outrageous ones. And people liked it so much that there's an official game jam for it, where you only make games themed around tweets written by this parody Peter Molyneux account, which Peter Molyneux liked so much that he showed up to one of the jam sites to hang out with everyone.
That is sick. Wow.
Peter Molyneux likes things.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Peter Molyneux is like, he's like super British.
British people like things.
British people are honor bound to like people very gently making fun of them. Right? You can't be mad when somebody is making fun of you in jest, because you're going to look like the asshole, and British people really care about looking like the asshole in that respect, right?
Okay, that makes sense. So, Peter Molyneux, 5 days ago, he posted about a game called The Trail. I can't remember if that was Peter Molyneux. That game, The Trail, came out a while ago. Anyways, which is apparently about a traveler man walking around the shattered remains of a ruined civilization and delivering stuff around. And then he tweets after that, #yesterday is in your hands, which is interesting.
I love these tweets. I pitched a fourth-person shooter once where you play a character in a living room who is playing a shooter. You also have to juggle between shooting, cleaning, cooking, and looking after a baby.
God damn it.
Hopefully it doesn't end like that Farmville mom.
Is there a way where you can see somebody's like most liked tweets?
I don't know.
I don't use Twitter that much.
Yeah, I don't really understand how it works, unfortunately.
I only started using it recently, and I basically, it's like I use it like I use Facebook now, where I have a handful of people that I actually talk to, and then occasionally I cruise by the timeline on the way to talk to somebody else.
My sibling will link me stuff a lot, and like straight up, I never fucking.
I'm really disappointed that actual Peter Molyneux like never. It's really unfortunate.
Imagine a game that has invisible doors at specific locations that are only indicated through earlier builds used in the marketing of the game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fucking beat Takeshi. What?
Stream froze it again.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, I think the stream froze again.
Oh yeah. Disappointed about Fortnite being back. I hope the black hole was a new direction. An abstract puzzle game that would take years for the world to solve together. Man,
Oh, there we go.
that's way too accurate.
It's fine now.
Yeah, I basically got to do something about
The freezing?
yeah. It's now because I'm doing the logo thing, it's much easier for me to just like accidentally fuck up. I wish I could just pull the video feed like directly into Streamlabs without having to have Hangouts open. I could probably make software to do it.
You already put so much work into that.
Yeah, I know.
That's you're putting more in. Oh god,
That's what he does.
Yep.
Oh, Koro's over here.
A
so-
lot of work into things that the rest of us are like, yeah, I guess we'll put a minimum amount of effort. I'll show up.
No, it was.
Oh, did he hurt himself?
No, I think it was Behemoth like swatting it.
Why are you guys such butts to each other? The other literally, like, you guys literally do nothing to each other. Just coexist. I mean, to be fair, they barely fight. It's usually the kitten that goes after the old one. Yeah, you're a little troublemaker.
Oh gosh, we're almost done, aren't we?
Yeah. That's
Oh
what,
fuck.
that's
We
what
said
I
something
was
about Hong Kong.
saying. About what?
Anyone have any Hong Kong thoughts
Stop. Stop, both of you.
China is asshole.
right now? There you go. Now we're fucked.
Yeah, I did a bloody slime.
It's good.
Do you like my slimies?
They're cute.
It's good stuff.
Someone made the dragon not look like Spuru.
That's good.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was definitely a Spiru dragon before.
Everything is subconsciously Spuru to me.
Okay, that should.
Also, to be fair, Spuru's wings aren't yellow and purple, they're yellow and red.
There we go.
Oh, that looks way better.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it's so
Oh,
cute!
nice.
Ah, I love it.
Big.
Yeah, I don't do the effort thing to set the bar. I just have to pick away at stuff. If it's there and it can be improved on, I'm gonna sit there and like pick away at it and improve on it.
That's a good way to be.
No, it's a fucking terrible way to be.
Oh, why? You're
trust
always making so
me.
much progress.
Yeah, at probably like great harm to my mental health.
Eh,
Like, you know, spend some
You win
time-
some, you lose some.
Yeah,
have a nice calming tea every now and again. You'll be fine. Take a nap.
Right now.
yeah, right this second.
Stream.
At like
like it when you
like
sleep on
10,
stream.
10 o'clock at night. I can see there's a dragon slime and a dog slime. I guess that's the Dragon Age dog slime, and it's a dragon slime because it's Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey.
And,
technically, from afar.
And then the horn guys, whose name I don't remember, but I know one of you guys mentioned it.
Quinari?
Yeah.
So that one's not a Quinari, it's specifically an
An
ogre,
ogre, yeah.
which is a corrupted Quinari.
Yeah, it's a canary with a big T.
Big old taint.
When you put your taint on a canary.
Inflamed taint.
And I assume Seanic the Hedgehog's the Sketchog. You're not a hedgehog, you're a Sketchog. I remember now.
Super not a fucking hedgehog.
Donut steel.
This is just how you get covered in blood in Dragon Age.
Yeah, there's a lot of being covered in blood.
Very
And then Eve just did
Sort
some...
of wrote on the sword, just like wrote sword on
Sword.
it.
Eve just did some cutie slimes.
Ring.
I also
Or-
did this.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh wow.
It was a quick doodle because I was finished with my slimes a while ago. But it looks like we all decided to do slimes because, you know, the slimes are way more cute and fun to draw.
I mean, like, no down feelings on this stream, but I actually kind of regret voting up Dragon Age because when I look at it, nothing about it is like jumping out at me, being like, oh, this is a super cool visual that I'm really attached to, right?
Yeah, I guess that's fair to say.
I'm like, oh, look, it's a dark fantasy epic.
I mean, you're free to devote it and take it off the list so we don't get it again.
I mean, like, I have control over the randomized pairings, so I can just boot it out without telling you all.
Whoa,
That's
hey!
fair.
But you did that to Duke Nukem, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I would never.
You can see the scores.
No, I can't. Not right now. Not at this exact moment.
I have the next 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the next 5 pairings pre-generated.
Mm.
I did.
I'm like semi-torn on whether or not I want to know a little bit ahead of time or if I'm cool with just waiting. Just because, like, I just don't know, because it's hard to decide what to draw on the moment, but at the same time, like, I don't want to prepare and, like, get, like, oh, I'm going to start drawing, like, I'm going to sketch out an idea or anything, so I don't know.
How much preparation time would you like?
I don't know is the thing. It's like,
Yeah.
I might be perfect, like, I'm probably going to keep doing it this way where I find out at the last minute, but I might in the future be like, hey, will
We
you
need
tell
to
me?
know.
But it wouldn't be much. It'd be like the same night.
That,
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say like the morning afternoon of that day.
basically,
want-
what I'm thinking is I will do the pairing 30 minutes before the stream starts at like 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's
So
fair.
you have some.
Yeah,
prep
I
time.
could. I could live with that. Yeah, just like
It's
just
like-
enough time to like get some ideas and some
Brainstorm, but
reference.
not sketch out.
Okay, let's do that then. And I'll just die.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to. It's just what's happening. That's how this is going.
So I forget. Do we stop at 10 or 10:30?
At 10. I actually like a little. I mean, I went through everyone's images because everyone was kind of done already. Like everyone was. Whoops. Fuck. I left the meeting.
Is that gonna mess up with the stream, or can you still?
I can just rejoin it. It's fine.
Okay.
I just got overexcited for a second. There we go.
Yeah, we don't want to disappoint our viewers.
Hey, I
Yeah.
haven't looked at if anyone's been looking at our archive on YouTube or not. It could be.
Oh my
I'm gonna guess ahead of time. No.
My Chrome is
You're-
frozen.
You're such a Debbie Downer today. It's wild.
Such a negative north.
Man.
Whoa, hey!
Oh,
I'll have you know, I laid claim to that joke like 5 years
That's a
ago.
long time.
Yeah.
My mom shared my sticker post on Facebook.
Yeah, I picked it up from you. I say excite bike and negative Nolan North.
are you gonna take her to clown court for the stolen joke?
Ooh, maybe I fucking will. Is that where you find out that we live in a society?
No, that's Jaden
Oh.
Smith's Twitter account.
Turns out this lawsuit breaks apart the group and we never stream again.
Oh, that'd be such a dramatic ending. God, the viewers would love that.
Well, now I've got my clip for like last week on Misc Matched.
Last week I'm taking you to court.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'll think of my old spaghetti video.
Oh my god!
ATSTs.
Call
Uh,
911 now.
No.
God damn it.
Anyway, this was Misc Matched. Thanks to our artists, SD, Eve, Seanic the Sketchog. See, I got it right that time.
There you go.
The Mystery Man, and anyone who took the time to view and enjoy this nonsense we get
Yeah,
up to.
without you viewers, we wouldn't be doing
Now,
this.
without viewers like you, like, comment, subscribe, Flag
Make
the
sure you
video.
check out our Patreon and our coffee.
Donate to our Patreon.
Hit me up on Nextopia.
Hit me out on Kofi.
You will be invited to our Discord if you if you donate on Patreon.
I am actually probably going to open up a public Discord channel for next week.
Whoa, that's a lot of pressure.
No, it's
I don't
not. You're so full of shit.
Yeah, we'll get to meet all of our fans. It'll be great. We can have contests, and then the winner will we'll have like 3 winners, and they get a drawing from each of us.
Do you think your girlfriend would willingly go on there and shitpost for us?
Oh God, no.
Wait.
I gave my
Wait,
girlfriend names
pause.
here.
Pause. Are you saying no to her being willing to, or are you saying no because you're not going to bring it up to her?
Both and all.
You really think she wouldn't be willing to shitpost?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I do think that.
Anyway,
Well, it's a good thing you can't control Esty talking to her.
I was
I hate.
all here trying to like wrap this shit up, and then you guys are like, no, to derail this beautiful ending with talk of shit posting.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
also, like,
Nifty.
Tony J hasn't given us our closing words yet.
Take it off, Tony.